Hey there, friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here again, and the triple grenade launcher builds are back on the menu in Destiny 2 Season of Seraph. I'm so excited. For this one, I'm running Wither Horde, Wilder Flight, and then Crime Mutiny, but you can mix and match. You can toss on Parasite or Anarchy, Prospector. You can have on Fighting Lion if you run out of ammo for things. You can toss on Ignition Code. There's so many options, and the reason for that is there's a couple mods this season that really hit right and help out the grenade launcher builds. I'm going to actually have a link to my full build in the description down below from Dim, but jumping into the mods that are very good in a second, I'll show you those because they are super helpful for not only content like this where there is going to be champions, but also any type of content that you're taking on, from dungeons to raids to Grandmaster, Nightfalls, regular strikes, etc. The mods that you're really going to be focusing on are Weaken Clear. This is phenomenal. It weakens enemies if you hit them with a grenade launcher. That's fantastic, especially if you don't have a hunter that has on the tether. And then Unstoppable Grenade Launcher as well for Unstopped champions. You can also run Second Chance. That's what I'm running for my Anti-Barrier champions. Or you can toss on this mod here, Lord Kelvin's Basilisk, for Overload champions, so that you can take out any type of enemies with, especially with a Void build on the Titan, for example, because there's just so many options. Now, if you're running a different class like Hunter or Warlock, you may want to have to change it up a little bit. But yeah, there's just so many options, and it makes it really, really nice to run this. I also, because of my grenade in this build, I'm actually clearing enemies really well, which is nice. On top of doing good boss damage because of I'm using grenade launchers, I'm weakening enemies. I'm also running Bubble for this, even though you could run a more ad clear super if you want to, but I just personally think Bubble works very, very well for this myself. The only thing you gotta be a little bit careful about is those shanks, because they will explode on you if you're not careful. But they're not too crazy. Overall, I just really enjoy this because it's kind of silly, but also a lot of fun. And really, at the end of the day, what do you want more in Destiny? Fun or just the most meta thing? Personally, I'm more of a fun guy rather than a meta guy, but that's just a personal preference. That said, this can take on, like I said, any types of content, no worries. You can throw on blinding grenades if you want to. It just does not matter. There's just so many options to run for sure. I like also running a little mix, so I know there's no match game, but taking on shields and whatnot helps out. You're going to see that the ammo is actually pretty substantial in this. Like, I very rarely run out of ammo, which is nice. The other thing is, you're basically indestructible in your bubble now because of the, you can toss on a grenade and a Wither Horde, all that kind of good stuff, which is very nice. Just don't blow yourself up. That's one of the things that I've seen happen quite a bit when you're running grenade launchers. You will be liable to blow yourself up if you're not careful. So keep that in mind. Again, you can't really just go ham with the ad clearing like you might normally do. You just have to be a little bit more aware of everything, you know. I use my shield throw there. That's the other thing to keep in mind. If you're playing solo, you have to be more aware of when you use your shield throw. Luckily, I have teammates in this activity, but oftentimes what you'll see is the you're not really able to, if you're not able to really judge your usage of your abilities, you'll end up running out of your shield throw and not having it there handy when you actually need it. So that's something to keep in mind. I tend to, when I'm playing in groups, I tend to just throw it kind of willy-nilly, but if I'm playing solo, I'll be a little bit more selective on when I use it. So the nice thing also is that I like, because of Wither Horde and other options, you actually reload your guns without having to reload them all the time. Auto-loading closer is nice, but weakened clear helps with that. It's just, it doesn't proc all the time if you're using it too quickly and just spam shotting your different grenade launchers, you know. So there is a cooldown on that. At least it feels like it. As far as I know, there's a cooldown, but one way to take care of the barrier champion, freeze him the whole time. The nice thing about the heist, there's so much ammo that you can run double special and not really have to worry about it. However, the thing that I found is you don't really even need to, is like get this all the time, because the ammo is pretty plentiful as long as you're running the right mods. Okay, I gotta go take on this guy. Hold on. You gotta be real careful because of the shriekers. And then most people don't, I guess they don't realize that it does take your abilities. You want to kill the Death Singer first, because otherwise they'll just take your abilities. The Death Tongue. There you go. I do like running swords in this mode, but unfortunately not on this boss, because obviously for evident reasons that's not going to work out very well. Linears are very good against this boss, but again, grenade launchers are also pretty nice. That sucks. That was awkward timing. Out of the way. See, no real danger of running out of ammo at any point in this. There's ammo everywhere. I'm good. Why are we not grabbing the bolts? Oh, randoms. Oh, randoms. Look at those explosions. I love to see it. Damage maybe? I don't know. And there it is. Triple grenade launchers for the easy clear.
No, I've run sims on this before. I never got it to work right.